Yo, what up? Down the Bomb and Teddy Graham.
This is our prediction blog.
Yes.
Number 2.
Uh-huh.
Halloween Havoc, October 25th. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh my god.
Bringing out the biggest names No Excuses has ever seen so far.
Yep.
And we're really getting this West Coast takeover movement going.
We're
So
doing
why don't
it.
you call out our first match there, Dom?
First on the list, we got Repellent and Decade. Decade, he's okay. I think he's pretty good. He's hit and miss with me. Sometimes he battles and he's really, really decent. Sometimes he battles and he's not. Repellent is good, but I feel like he hasn't really had a really super strong opponent with him. So I mean, he just rolls over. I don't want to say nobodies, but I mean, he's definitely out of the people who he's battled league. So I mean, this will be really good for Repellent's first strong opponent, and then Decade, it's either gonna be hit or miss with him. I'll probably give it to Repellent. Just there you
go. My prediction on this one, Repellent right now is our number 1 on our ranking list, 5-0. He's killed everybody he's faced, but I think Decade will be the best person he's faced so far. I'm gonna give this one to Repellent, probably 2-1. Just because in his performances, his early material is usually really great, but he kind of falls off towards the end and gets kind of repetitive and boring. So, and the reason I give it to Repellent is because I feel like they both do the same things. A lot of their punches are really generic and, are focused around, mom jokes and being fat.
Bullshit.
Being, stupid and just complete BS. So it's going to be a bunch of fabricated, generic bars.
but it's gonna still be entertaining.
Yeah, but Repellent does that way better. Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from Repellent. I mean, watch his first round against E-Tag. He calls him a redneck, and he's a city boy, and it's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yep.
Best round and No Excuses. So I'm going to have to give that to Repellent 2-1.
Exide and Kevo.
Ooh. Now this one is one of my personal favorites. I'm looking forward to right here. It's going to be a massive style, or not even a style clash. That's actually a later match. This is going to be really interesting. The way I look at it right now, I feel like Exide, as far as lyricism goes, has an edge. Bar for bar, I think he's equal with Kevo, but he has more diversity, more multis. He's also going to come a little bit more personal.
A lot more wordplay. Seen a little bit in there.
Yeah. However, as far as performance and presence goes, as far as presence goes,
Kevo outbars him just a little bit.
Well, we'll see. Wait your damn turn. Anyways, I think Kevo's gonna get him with that aggressive presence, and I don't think Exide's gonna know how to handle it. So this one's close, man. I can't really call it. We'll have to wait and see. Go ahead.
Kevo, I guess. I think Kevo will take it. No. Honestly, it's gonna go either or. It depends on who's having the better night. So.
Yeah, it depends on how Exide handles Kevo when he gets in his face.
Yep.
Exide's only 17. Just kind of had a soft-spoken little presence. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm excited for that.
Nasty name, Professor Z.
You seem excited for this one. Go for it.
It depends. Okay, if Nasty Nate steps his game up, I think he could probably take on Professor Z. Professor Z is 3-0 right now, so he's the same way. I mean, he's rolling over other people in other leagues too. So I mean, Professor Z is really his transformation from really just starting out battling into actually going out to battling in other leagues and still being able to defeat like really decent opponents. He's actually doing pretty well, and so when I say that, I mean that from what I've seen, is not really anything too impressive. He's basic, and Nasty Nate's the same way. He focuses on a lot of just stupid shit like, oh, you're gay and you piss on your balls and dumb shit like that. So I mean, that one is a toss up, but I would have to say, right now, Professor Z would look like he's taking it only because Nasty Nate's 2-0 and he's shown less
0-2
of an 0-2 or whatever. My bad. Less of a wait your damn turn of a like an advancement. Basically, when it comes to progress, Professor Z's progressing, Nasty Nate's not. So if Nasty Nate progresses in the style in which he can to fight back that Professor Z's, it depends. It all depends. But right now, I say Professor Z.
Yeah, I originally said Professor Z last time we broke down this battle. I was going to change it to Nasty Nate after seeing the footage on Professor Z versus Deli the Kid. Then I saw the footage of Professor Z versus Reason, and Professor Z improved. He came with a little bit more lyricism, a little bit more multis. So after seeing that, I'm going to have to go back to Professor Z. I think he's going to take it. I think he's going to take it 2-1. I think he's going to take the second and third rounds. The first one, Nasty Nate has a picture of, he's going to come with an angle. I'm not going to break it. I'm not going to break the secret on that, but he's going to come with an angle. So, Professor Z.
Okay. Hide and Seek Zoo versus Oso.
That's all you. I've never seen Hide and Seek Zoo.
Hide and Seek Zoo got some dope tracks. He's the winner of the paid dues contest for Reverie. He knows Reverie. He gets down with a lot of people. Has a massive following. Oso is kind of the same way. He has a pretty big following in Davis. He's almost at that same point, but Hide and Seek Zoo has that advantage because he won that contest. I think Oso is on the same level when it comes to making tracks. Same kind of. It's a really close match. It's depending on who tries and writes harder. Because another thing too is Hide and Seek Zoo has an advantage because Oso has 2 matches up on YouTube. One versus me, one versus the U. Versus the U, Oso's terrible. He's fucking just horrible. Versus me, he's good. He's better. 100% improvement. And that was when he battled the U, 2011. When he battled me, 2012. Now he's battling in 2013. Another year went by. 100% improvement after the U. Let's see how big of an improvement he's had now. So, Hide and Seek Zoo though, he's really bright. I mean, he's not that popular for no reason. He's a good songwriter. He knows. It's basically, I would have to say right now, I would say Oso. Because just his improvement is crazy. It all just really comes down to who's more prepared. And I would probably say Oso.
Has Hide and Seek Zoo battled before?
Freestyle battle, I guess, but it's not the same thing.
So first time written? Yeah, I mean, based on that little bit, I'd have to go with Oso as well. Oso's, been writing battles for a minute. He's improved every time I've seen him. And he's going to have the experience advantage to go for it. And, yeah, I mean, it's going to be Hide and Seek Zoo's first written battle.
It's a pretty strong opponent.
So, we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I'm going to edge it to Oso just for the experience.
Yeah. That's basically why me too. Mama Massacre and First Lady.
All right, this one is very easy. If Mama Massacre chokes and stumbles like I've seen her do in every battle she's ever done, I think First Lady's gonna obviously get it. If she comes with a clean performance and she doesn't look as dumb as Dom is right now, I mean she's obviously gonna body First Lady. I mean her lyrics and her wordplay is as good as anybody in No Excuses right now. I mean, she's up there with, any of the, I mean, male, female doesn't really matter in a rap battle, but her wordplay is up there with anybody. So, bar for bar, it's going to be a no competition 3-0 body bag for Mama Massacre. realistically,
if she doesn't choke.
Yeah, if I had to guess it, I would say, honestly, like out of just trying to be a psychic prediction and not just a skill prediction, I'd say 2-1 Ashley, because I feel like Mama Massacre is only going to get one clean round off. So, but Mama Massacre lyrically, no question.
Yeah, Mama Massacre. Remedy and Cam.
Well, this one's a big one. So Cam just came off his very first loss.
Was he like 7-0?
No excuses. He's officially 4-1 now. He had 7 promo battles, which were no question. He killed them. He's also like 9-0 in another league. So in his probably whole career.
What league?
There was a tournament out in Rockland. Apparently he won. Like, and beat 7 dudes just like it's nothing.
Fuck.
So Cam probably his overall record now is like 22-1, counting all of his battles he's ever done in his life. So he came off his very first loss against Twitch, and it's a very significant loss because it's that time where it showed he needs to start writing if he's gonna continue to.
That transition once you go into a really top tier, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Until.
What?
You dumbass. Anyways, it shows he's going to have to start writing to compete with these people.
Yep. Or if not, just write a whole round. Just like mix your freeze with your writtens. You know, you don't have like Cam is really about that. Like he's really prideful and takes a lot of what do you say? Not pride, but he doesn't want to admit that he has to write for somebody. And then he talks about, oh, I'm not gonna write unless it's for somebody that I have to. I mean, like. You're at that point where, I mean, you are a dope-ass freestyler and stuff. You need to have at least a little bit of premeditated bass per round, you should at least go 70% freeze, 30% writtens, and then I guess your game would evolve incredibly instead of just counting on your freestyle ability. I mean, I'm not saying it's not dope, but, I mean, Twitch still won. I mean, and in my opinion, Twitch's stuff wasn't as... It was definitely better. It was just a little bit more awkward to watch. But still, he was still above that level that you were on, Cam. So, I mean, Remedy's not... You would probably have to write for Remedy just a little bit. I mean, it's that transition, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The question is, and that's going to be the issue, is... while Remedy can write the entire prep time, you know, Cam's going to have to take at least half that time to decide how he wants to go about it, to decide whether he wants to write at all, to decide whether he wants to do some writing and some freestyle or to do all writing. So he has to take the time to guess that and then get it right the very first time doing it. And Remedy's a veteran. Nothing I've seen from Remedy is like mind-blowingly amazing, but everything is solid. I mean, his wordplay is solid, his jokes are solid, his presence is solid. He's a real veteran. He's going to come in and do what he's supposed to do, and he's going to do it well and, you know, use a tried and true method, where Cam is probably going to come into his first written battle, and, you know, even if he has the craziest pen game in the world, I still think he'll lose just because getting it right the very first time is hard. I mean, if he starts to stumble, his reflexes are going to say freestyle, but maybe if you stop and think for just a half second more, you'll get back to your written. So all those decisions are something he's going to have to figure out.
Basically, it's all on Cam.
No.
It's all on Cam. I mean, Cam can control it. But I think I would probably... Who would you give it to?
Like I said, I mean, Remedy, given the circumstances, we've never seen Cam's writtens before, so, you know, for the odds of them being better than Remedy's, you know, polished material the very first time is already low, and to get your presence and everything right the first time, it's really unlikely. So, I mean, if he gets lucky and he just does it, he could win, but I think Remedy's going to get him.
Cadillac, Ron, and menstrual cycle.
For me, this one I have to go with Cadillac Ron. I think, I mean, they have a really similar style, and they really use, you know, really basic jokes. And, you know, we'll call their opponent faggot a whole bunch of times. Cadillac Ron's been doing it longer. In the more recent Cadillac Ron, I've seen improvement with wordplay and all that. And, you know, menstrual cycle's still just starting out, but he's improving too. You know, from what I heard in his last battle against MC Severe.
He killed that guy.
But I feel like Cadillac Ron's been doing it longer and is mixing it up too. So, yeah, I'm going to give it to Cadillac Ron, but let's say 2-1, just by a little bit.
Yep.
You ain't got nothing to say on that one?
You nailed it.
Oh, thank you.
Matt KO and everybody knows.
So we're already up to the main event then?
No, we got one more.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, Matt KO versus everybody knows. Well, everybody should know by now that Matt KO is the No Excuses champion, undefeated, 5-0. You know, it's going to be a Seattle promo battle against Urban. You know, people say Urban got that one. You know, it's debatable. Again, it's a promo battle, doesn't matter, but I think he improved in that battle with his bars. So Matt KO, I think, is not only, you know, the champ, and currently I think the best battle rapper we have, but he's also the fastest improving. Every battle I see something new and something better. So, you know, everybody knows. I've seen his battle against Cadillac, or not Cadillac Ron, against Joe Cutter. Sorry for the insult, Cadillac Ron. I saw his battle against Joe Cutter. He killed, you know, Joe Cutter. I thought he was okay. He had a lot of basic punchlines. So he says he's been doing a lot of prep work from this battle, or for this battle. This one's going to be promo too, but I think if it were to be judged, and Matt actually writes and prepares and doesn't sleep like he did with Urban, I think Matt will take this one 2-1.
Shit. I don't know, because fucking everybody knows said he wrote like 12 pages already for whatever Matt
got 20 pages in this rhyme, but
fuck. For whatever he's ready for, whatever angle Matt comes with. If Matt's gonna have to go Super Saiyan fucking 3, because I mean everybody knows ain't no fucking joke. Dude's off the heezy for sheezy. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. I mean, I have to give it to everybody knows, but I mean, Matt controls it, you know what I'm saying? Like, Matt could potentially beat him. But the thing with Matt is, he sleeps on niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, homeboy's tripping on some real shit. You about to get put together, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Mario versus Luigi.
Okay. Well, so it's gonna be Battler's name censored versus Battler's name censored, because I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys.
You'd have to go there and see.
Exactly.
That's a surprise.
Mario and Luigi are facing off, costume battle, promo. Well, I can't give away who the battlers are. You guys have seen Mario before many times.
Super Mario.
And Luigi, you guys haven't seen yet. So given that, I'm going to have to say, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who comes with the better punchlines and can fit the character better. It's purely a promo battle, purely for entertainment, so fans decide. But, yeah.
What do you feel about the costume contest that's going on?
The costume contest.
What are you going to dress up as?
Oh, that's a secret if I get around to it. Well, what are you going to dress up as? Why don't you tell me?
I'm going to be a slut or a hoe.
In all honesty, for costumes for me, I've had a theme of being as most disrespectful as I can. So I was the KKK 2 years ago.
Oh, shit.
I was an Osama bin Laden zombie the year before that. I took last year off. So this year, if I get around to doing it, I'm going to be Chelsea Manning. Shout out to you know, throwing your life away to try and save this country, and ain't nobody done shit about it yet.
You could be Trayvon Martin.
No, Trayvon Martin's ghost is some bullshit, and that's 2 years ago.
Oh.
But, yeah. So, Chelsea Manning, if you don't know who that is, you should. So.
Yeah, if you don't know who that is, you are what's wrong with America. You are what's wrong with this society. You are contributing to the downfall. I have never seen a more imminent end of time. Wait.
Oh shit, is that the Illuminati at the door?